A common question I get is, how do you get this skin? How do you get that skin? What does each skin look like? Today we're going to be talking about knife skins in this game. I'm going to be covering a lot of them, and I'm going to be showing off a lot of them to show you guys which ones look like what in game, what their special thing is, and why they're all legendary. So, to even get to your knife skins to start with, you're just going to simply go to skins and then press knife. You're going to notice there are a few skins here. Now, do not think I got these skins free to play. I did not spend money getting these, but because of an old script, this is how most people got them. A lot of people refuse to admit it, but scripts is how you get these guns. That's the reason there's 19, 16, 19, 15. No. Getting this many would be so extremely low chance, it's insane. It's a 0.5% chance, and that doesn't even cover the rest of the skins that also have the same chances that are also legendary. So, let's go over them. So the ones that come from rolling, specifically more than likely from premium rolling, is the ones I have. So the Golden Cross, Violet, Void, Glacier, Green Dagger comes from group, being in the group and liking the game, White Cross, Toxic, Neon Carmbit, and Inferno. So, you're going to notice a few things. The Verdant and the Banana, I'm pretty sure they also come from rolling. I'm unsure because I quit around the time they were released. Mystic comes from a certain bundle. I have no clue where specifically it's from. I just know it is one of the rarest knives in this game. If you see somebody with this, be kind of surprised because, unfortunately, not even scripts helped get this thing. And the other one is going to be the Danger version, which is also extremely rare. It was the original bundle before Meow came out. It used to contain the Danger set, which also gave you the Danger knife, which is, in my opinion, the best looking one. Verdant and Banana, by the way, were both fan-made, I'm pretty sure, before they got released. Now let's cover what each of them look like and their attack animations. I'm going to be showing each of them off with gameplay of attacking an entity that also has melee. Don't be surprised if it's not the best thing in the game. This is just simply to show each knife off. I'm going to be sliding, attacking, that type of thing. First showing off is the Golden Cross. So this is its animation when attacking. This is its super. Nothing really unique about it here. But what comes unique is its actual melee attack. You're not going to be able to see it here because of how big the target is, but it has a golden slash when it actually melee attacks. It's dead now. That is what the Golden Cross looks like. The next one in the knife series is the White Cross. You might notice, in my opinion, this is better than Golden Cross, but that's also because I worked my ass off to get this one. So let's see if it has the same animation. It does. It has the white animation slash. So this is what it seems like it was actually made for. So you're not going to notice too much special about this cross, but this is also part of the cross family, so this is what this one looks like. This is the White Cross. It's honestly not a bad knife. Obviously, most of these are just going to be recolors, so don't expect too much from these knives. But this is honestly a really nice skin. If you have a white avatar, this knife would be perfect for you. Next, in what I'm going to consider the dagger sequence, is going to be the Void knife. I'm calling these ones the dagger section because of how it's shaped, but obviously I could be very wrong about it. Let's just call it the dagger family to make this pretty simple. There's a few that have this type of shape, but this is going to be the best if you have more of a darker avatar. It has no special slash and no special super, from what I remember. This used to be my main knife. I think I used it in old videos, but let's see it in action now. Okay, perfect. I drained one. So, let's see. So it looks like this is another one with that white effect. So I wonder if it actually is a new addition to the base model effect of the knife. So about the previous crosses, I might be wrong about it, but I might be right. I'm unsure. But this one also has that effect. So that is what the Void knife looks like in action, in game. Before I put this knife away, one last thing I want to mention is this knife might be the best for certain areas, because if you're in a dark room with a dark avatar, having a knife like this would allow you to blend in pretty fucking easily to the environment, so keep that in mind. The next in this family, which I consider one of the most popular ones, is Glacier. So this one has a really beautiful blue glow. I really like this. Really, really like this skin. I really couldn't take the skin off when I first got it. I just think it looks really, really cool. Now, as you could expect, it has the same swing animation, same super animation as the rest of the knives. So don't expect any of them to be different until we get to the Karm bites. Now, I should mention about them, there is no special damage type or anything with them. They just honestly look the coolest. Let's fight this guy for this one. So, as you know, he's the strongest melee one, so that's going to be pretty rough to deal with. But that's okay. We seems to have this guy to help. So, let's let him deal a little bit of damage first. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and use the stuff. And here we go. So it has the same attack animation as always. He's dead now. So you might notice that that is what this looks like. It is a honestly really nice knife. I know I couldn't show it off too much, but just keep in mind all knife skins are pretty much the same besides Carbites. Honestly, this is by far one of my favorite ones as a base knife. The next of the family is going to be Inferno. This one is also really nice. I really like the effects so much on these. I really like these dagger type knives. They're really cool in my opinion. I like this one a lot. It is also one I see very often, but the only issue, if you haven't noticed yet, is it does block up a decent amount of your screen. It is a really nice knife, though. It's nice. I really do like this knife. The only thing you need to know is since it's a fire weapon, it's going to leave that thing at the bottom, as you could notice. I got a shotgun character, so I got to go back to the base to hide, but as you might notice, it leaves a small effect on the ground, like if you carried an actual torch or something. That little light source at the bottom. So keep that in mind. You can't really hide with this knife since it's so bright and so obvious. Let's see if I can get lucky and get a Mr. Monster thing. Nope. Okay, here we go. Finally. As you might notice, same effect. But this is definitely going to be one of the coolest. Next one is Violence. Now, this one I see as a replacement for Danger very often because they quite literally have almost the same effect. I don't really like this one that much. It just doesn't stick out too much to me. It just doesn't feel like it should be as rare as it is. It's nice coloring. I like the red. It's really good red. It's just, I don't know. I feel like there's better options instead of this. Let's see it in fight. This guy keeps getting stuck in the floor. The next one is Toxic. This was in the same family as Violent, but this is by far probably my least favorite skin. It doesn't really have much to it. It's just like an emerald knife of Violent, which I already didn't really like. The design isn't really my type. I have a little bit of history with it because this is one of the first knives that I've seen when I first got into PvP back in the day. But honestly, it's fine. But I mean, I guess it's going to be good for gameplay since I'm fighting two of them this time. So you're going to notice something very specific is it has more of an emerald feel. If you're an emerald guy, this might be pretty cool to you. If not, then I can tell why you probably would not be too big of a fan of this one. And there we go. Another one very similar to this knife that I'm kind of iffy with is this one. It is the better version in my opinion. You get this one by joining the group. So if you're curious about the reward for joining the group and getting the free knife, this is what you're going to be getting. Now, oh, I was going to fight the alien. I got to fight the alien. So you're going to see in a new upload I'm uploading soon as tips and tricks video is about this. You'll see about that later, but this is going to be the blue alien. So, its effects are the same as always. It's just a much better green in my opinion. If you're looking for a green knife, this is in my opinion the best choice for you. And there you go. The last one which you've probably been expecting is the Neon Carbide. I apologize if I'm saying it wrong, but this is basically the recolor of the original one, which I'm assuming was the purple one. This is by far, I think, my favorite one out of them, besides Danger. Danger looks so much better. But I really love the blue to this, and I like blue a lot, but it's not my favorite color. But this type of blue makes me happy. This is what it looks like as a pulling out animation. This is what it looks like as an attack. A lot cooler than an ordinary knife. This is a super. It actually feels like the dagger is like actually doing what it should be doing. So, perfect example. This is the one you're also going to be seeing most people use, by the way, from using the scripts. Such a cool knife skin, dude. It is a very overused skin compared to the rest, but that's just simply because nobody really has the rest. But if you couldn't tell, this is definitely one of the coolest skins. And the cool thing about it is if you do it right, you can make other items also spin just like it. So, normal. It just depends on what you're holding. Some of them will do it, some of them won't. Guns also do this, so that is all the knives I do have. Let's talk a little bit about the rest real quick before this video ends, just so I can add a little bit more detail to have any questions you may have. But before we do that, I want to mention I just created a new Discord server. It is an old Discord server I'm reusing for the channel. I'm hoping to get people back from my old one I ended up deleting after I quit YouTube for a little bit. I will not be deleting this one ever. So this server is going to mainly be used for if you ever want to get any uploads of me, if you ever want to get notifications, a chance to talk to me, if you ever have any questions you want to ask me without having to ask in the comments, you can always get it. The link to the Discord will be in the description or the bio. Just go check it and the link will be there. I will also try posting it in the comments, but it might get deleted because you know how YouTube is with its auto delete thing. But if you're curious and want to join the Discord, then go ahead and join up. It is going to be called the store, or no, it's the Roblox Dwellers. Let me correct myself. I was originally going to call it the Storage Dwellers, but I don't think I'm only going to be uploading storage videos. It's called the Roblox Dwellers. It is going to be in the link in the description. We'll re-talk about how each of them are earned now that we're here, and I'm actually going to roll in front of everyone so you can see how the premium roll looks and the normal roll looks. So as a normal roll, this is all you're going to see. And that's it. If you skip, it just automatically cuts to it. You can get any skin out of all of these as long as it's in them. The reissue is how hard it is to get each of these. A premium roll costs 35 Robux. I'll do it for the purpose of showing it off to everybody here. When I purchase it, it's almost the exact same thing. The only difference is the chances of getting a rare, epic, or legendary are exponentially higher with them. That's the only difference, I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong, tell me in the description, or tell me in the comments, the description. What am I talking about? But as you already know, you can pull anything here. We could always talk about the other skins I have for things, but I don't think that's going to be as interesting at all. So that is all the knife skins that I currently have. I haven't really seen anybody with Banana or Verdant, but that's because the script doesn't exist anymore. That's another thing I want to really quick say. The script no longer works. If you use it, there is a high chance of you getting banned, not only from the game, but your account suspended. So do not do the script, whatever you do. So this is everything. This is everything that you get from using the script if you're risky enough. I'm not going to condone it. Do not do it. Get all this on your own. It is possible. I ended up getting 2 to 3 of the knives. I got Void and Glacier on my own. I think I also got Violent and Gold Cross. Those are the only ones I got on my own. I was so close to getting this on one roll, but please do not use the script. Just play the game normally, have fun. But that is every single knife skin that I currently have showcased. If you guys want to see the rest of the skins I have in my inventory, we can go over in a different video. I will be releasing my tips video, maybe as shorts, maybe as actual videos. We will see how that ends up turning out. As I said, make sure to join the Discord. Have a good day, everybody. Stay safe.